you talk about identifying, I guess, when the industry itself is changing and you start talking about like how these web series are starting to get more acclaim and they're starting to see how like the digital medium like got to put more respect on it because there's a lot of quality content. Could y'all talk to like how seeing that shift happen? Like I remember in 2012 it was Netflix. Now Apple TV, Amazon Prime, like Hulu, all these streaming platforms. As a creator, right? As making these content, but it would be, might be a short film, might be a feature film. How does that go about? And I definitely even want to get into like when we talk about is forgetting Christmas, like does that make you more encouraged? There's more outlets to be able to get your art across because it seemed like maybe in past days it's like you really have to have that connection to get this through the door at wherever it is. So is that more encouraging or is it get more like cutthroat and it's like it's not as clear cut as you would think because there are so many outlets. It's not just as simple as sending it off and it's like, oh yeah, we'll pick this up. You talked about that process.
It's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
Because like you said, there's more channels, there's more opportunities, but there's because of that and this shift in the industry happened at the same time where technology shifted and it becomes more easy for people to create.
Right.
So it's a double-edged sword, meaning there's more channels, there's more production houses, but there's also way more people trying to make stuff. Right. So you still have to have a conscious effort to try to like stand out amongst all the other submitting things.
Right.
So in a way, it's like it's not easier.
Right.
It's just there's more channels. There's more.
It's just a
It's
different
just different, right? So instead of only sending your stuff to 5 or 6 houses that are taking unsolicited stuff, it's like you have to instead of needing an agent. Now you can start putting your stuff out on your own, developing your own demographic and following, and that's how industry is looking for new talent.
And are you're trying to consider anybody that would want to put it on their platform, or are there like prerequisites that you have as well? Like we can't go on a platform that's doing like, is it like, is there specifications, or if you also know any platform?
Yeah, you have to know your genre well enough to know where you fit, because there's platforms that's just horror, and if you're not making horror, won't work.
Right.
So there's that, and there's black only streaming, not black only, but black owned streaming channels. There's stuff where it's just comedy, there's stuff that's just family. So you got to study. Same thing as anything else. You got to know what you're doing.
Early